Hello guys, welcome to the University for the Creative Arts portfolio. Today I'm discussing you about my presentation. My game name is Everest Catching Game and my for course programming and GUI application. And it's me Bishant Gharti Chhetri. I'm presenting you my presentation for my course BSc Computer Science Creative Computing for April 2025. And I'm gonna describe you about my Everest Catching Game, how I applied, how I make the game. Now you can see the screen here where in the here content I, I put the content here like average tide caching game, and I give this is the title of the game, and I describe the introduction about the average tide caching game and about the user manual I provided already there and running in NetBeans also, and by playing game also with average tide caching game and the code description with graphical user interface, event handling, user-defined class, method selection, repetition, reflection, and bibliography and UML diagram. Now we are discussing about the introduction of the game. My intention was have to make my like a different game before I choose every side caching game, and before I plan to make the Space Inventor clone game where player will control a spaceship to shoot the aliens. And this concept was exciting, but I thought that its challenges for me for implementing complex UI animation and game mechanism as a beginner in the Java swing, because I'm studying Java swing here first time, so I don't have lots of knowledge about the Java swing, so it's make difficult to make the arcade game. So I make the normal and simple game and decided to shift my focus to the Everest education game, where the Java application player gets the height of Mount Everest, and there will be the Mount Everest height specific range between 8,000 to 900 meter, and then after it will allow me to build a solid foundation in code with the Java GUI development by using the swing component from the beginning, and it provides immediate feedback on each guest, indicating whether it's too high, too low, or like correct. And while the Java application development that can build upon for future and more complex games. So the world today market is also growing with the Java and different computer technology. And I choose this for my beginning at the career, and thinking you about my running in NetBeans. It's run through the, if you open the NetBeans, you have to import the project by click file and open the project in the menu bar, then navigate to the folder containing on-site project file. Then after you have to verify your project structure in the project, and then after you can write your expansors package with the average height game dot or useful content average height caching dot java. It helps the library show the Java JDK. And how to run the project. You have to right click the project name and the project pane and select the run, and it's alternately use the green play button in the toolbar. That means the toolbar you see the in the NetBeans green button. If you put click the green button, then it's run the game. Then after the expected output I provided there with the welcome banner and instruction label and empty input label with the button and feedback area. And then after you can see the here I have mentioned the game, like this will be the game looks like this. It's so the verification text with interactions to confirm the proper operation. If you enter the number of 8500 and if you check the gears, then you will see the feedback or something else like a too low and add him one, and you have to click the icon. And if you put the added for it here and you guess it, and it's like correct and congratulations. About the overview of the game, like a process of elimination is there, like a welcome to every side caching game. And then after instruction also like guess the height of Everest. And then after in the middle I put the check guess, and field of the numeric caches, like a guessing, like we have to put or type the number there. About the enriched game button. About the feedback panel, it displays the hint and result and color based on the feedback. Like if you give the right answer, it will show the green. If you give the wrong answer, it will show the red. And you can see the here picture. It's like I put the right number at it for it, then it show like a you guesses average height in a one item. Then after the game play, show the pro starting with the new game when launch the game. It says to attempt the counter to 0 and display initial between the 8,000 and 5,000. It's already mentioned in the introduction, and so I don't have to discuss more about it. And after you can see the here low attempt if you do the check case, and after continuing guessing you have to attempt counter increasement after the each valid case. Player use feedbacks to refine their next guess, like a winning the game, which will display the controversy message and show the total attempt. And in the game season example, like first case is 8500 too low and attempt one. That means in the second case you give the 8848 and that's the two correct answer. About the code description, I'm discussing about graphical user interface. The GUI was built using the swing component with the JRebel, and I put already in my portfolio about my game. You can see the here. I put the in the event handling like action listener will help to attach the button and the text field for the user interaction. And then after about the user defined class, it shows the Everest height game which has the main class extending Java swing frame with the purpose. About the method, it will check guess, validate input, compare the guess to the correct answer. And the selection, the game implement two key selection structures to manage the gameplay logic and input the validation, which will if else statement or something else like a you can play the FAQ high score and exit button game there. These are the code I put in the mini range, and the selection structure works the multi-stage filter where the range validation will be like 8,000 to 9,000 meter, and the comparison will be like a you have to compromise like a too high or too low, and it will help to track and display the attempt code. At at last, the victory condition finally show the triggers when the guess exactly match the 848 meter, and it show the green success message called show winning dialogues to display the congruator pop-up. Then after, I will explain you about like a warps the input phrasing in the try catch block to prevent the crashes, which will catches the number format exception when the non-numeric input is entered. Like here, I provided the code. I will feedback set for foreground color red with the text background, and this is the key difference from the processing example with the immediate feedback. Process time animation, which show our Java implementation, gives the instant textual feedback, and unlike the processing example, which mean to offer easy, attractive, and entertaining fun to the people and public. And this project really informed my understanding of the swing component, event handling, and the user input validation challenges include ensuring reversed error handling and designing innovative feedback. Future improvements will be I will include the leaderboard of our difficulty level there, and up I have put my like a reference here. Echo be 2006 thinking in the Java present hall offer stellar review and Java actually documentation for Oracle 2025 swing tutorial online accessible with this link, and this is like a model handbook university for the creative arts fandom, and this is my UML diagram where I put in the first average height game, then after average height int 8848 at him int IBL feedback tellable text GB guest the text field, and about the matter check guess void reset game void button guess actions perform. About the code, you can see here I already discussed about this code in the video. You can click the video about this code. You can click this video here and you can see my code here. And about the next, yeah, this is my like code here. And thank you so much for watching my portfolio for my GUI and programming application. Hope you like it, hope you love it. Thank you so much for watching my portfolio. Thank you.